show this year provided a huge focus point on SEN equipment. We went along to some of the main providers to find out more.
My name's Ian Litterick. I'm Executive Chairman of ENSYS Limited, and we've been masters of assistive technology for the last 15 years. So we have been specifically specialising in dyslexia and tools for dyslexic students, and so we can say a little bit about how those have changed over the years, and indeed what is important now, and the way that the world is going in terms of assistive technology and help for disabled and dyslexic children in schools in general.
So I mean, yeah, to start off then, why is technology so important and such a useful tool in SEN provision in school?
Essentially, technology, and particularly from the dyslexia point of view and also from other disabilities point of view, technology enables students to do things which it is otherwise they can't do and they can't keep up. So for example, if you take a dyslexic child or any child with reading impairments, then if you give them text-to-speech to allow them to listen to the text, that can help them hugely both in learning skills, in learning literacy in the first place, but also in just keeping up with the curriculum, above all in keeping up with the curriculum as you go along, as they go along in schools. So if there's one technology which I think is particularly important for students, it is text-to-speech. And one of the changes that we see happening now is that whereas we have been over the last few years, since we've been going, we've been selling a particular piece of kit for a particular student on recommendation, and often that recommendation has come much too late to help them optimally. What we see going forward much more is that being built into procurement in general, so that children will, that sort of technology is being mainstreamed, i.e. it's no longer something which is just made available when required for particular children with difficulties, but it's there, it's available, it's for all children, and those that need it then have got it when they need it, as soon as they need it, without any question. And it's also available to help those children who have less need of it, but for whom it is also useful.
Ian was keen to stress the importance that school business managers play in the provision of SEN.
Whereas in the past we have been talking to special needs coordinators, increasingly now we need to be talking to business managers, we need to be talking to the heads, the deputy heads, the IT people, the people who are responsible for the school's infrastructure, so that the special needs assistive technology, that is kind of built in at an infrastructure level rather than something which is just dealt with by the special needs coordinator on an individual basis. So that really is a crucial message, and actually where the business part of the school, the people who are managing the school, now have a really important role, I think, in helping to bring that kind of different message, that new message forwards, that actually, yeah, it's a whole school activity, it's something which needs to be taken into account at a top school level.
Mark McClusker, Chief Executive Officer at Text Help Systems Limited, Northern Ireland, sees the Home Access Grant as one of the biggest trends for the future year.
The big announcement of that is Home Access. Home Access is a very interesting result for a number of reasons, and yet we're Text Help, the company, is delighted to be part of Home Access. But if you raise it to a higher level and think, what does it mean for the marketplace? What they're doing there is they're saying, look, rather than put a struggling student with some form of disability and you give them one machine, and that machine is used by only that student, what they're saying is to put the technology onto every machine. So that whatever machine that student goes to, the supporting necessary technology is available there for that student at that time. So it absolutely releases the student, empowers the student to be a far more productive individual. But also, you have to think of this, if you think about it from an economic perspective, because there are always multiple angles, from an economic perspective, if you can do that, if you can reduce scale of deployment, you reduce the cost. And that's actually what's happening. That's the big thing about online. What they've been able to do is it's a big deployment. It's probably the biggest deployment ever of assistive technology in terms of 270,000 units. But because you can collectively purchase that volume, the unit price drops and it becomes a very, very affordable type of solution. You've got to also then say, well, what happens next? And what's going to happen next from that is that whole concept of providing the student, every it is the start of what should be a fairly fast-moving transition. So I think that's a tremendous development, and so we're delighted to be part of it.
I hope you've enjoyed this special BET podcast. I've been Matthew Jane. If you want to find out more, you can look at our website at www.edexec.co.uk or follow us on Twitter at